Hello everyone and welcome back to the channel. So, okay, I've been trying to make today's video for a long time. A very, 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 very long time. And it just, life is crazy. So many things have been going on, not even just in my life, my friends' lives, my family's lives. I feel like I've taken a step back from YouTube because of a lot of stuff that's been going on, and I literally want to get back to YouTube so badly. I just need to get this video out there first, and I've been waiting and waiting on when I want to post this, but now is the time. There is never going to be a perfect time to say this, to announce this, to post this, so I'm just gonna do it. I really, really, really have a lot of other things coming up that we've been doing, that we've been vlogging, that we've been filming, that I really want to get out and just get back into the swing of things like how we used to be. Although it's gonna be different from here on out, there's still a lot coming. So, on that note, as you guys see from the title, me and Josh are no longer together. So I don't want to come off unemotional about the situation or just like I don't care, because I do a lot. And I was put through the ringer, so was Josh, so was everyone, just with our relationship. And to be completely honest with you guys, for most of the videos that I've been posting for the past few months of me and him together, with him in the videos, we were not together. And I know a lot of people commented on how we don't seem like we're dating, how we don't seem romantic, how we never kiss on camera, and all that, and that is because we were not together. And when I made a video a while back about trying again and getting back together, that was completely and totally honest. When we decided to move down here together, completely, totally honest, we wanted to try again. We wanted to see if we can make it work. We wanted that so badly for our family, for the kids. We still did love each other, and you know, we had taken a really long break. We had been apart for about 8 months. We had seen other people, and we still felt like maybe we should try again. And those were completely genuine and honest feelings. All of that was real. Everything that I told you guys when we moved down here, so those first few moving videos, yes, we were together. I don't want to confuse that. But, and I don't even want to look back and be like, this is the video, where we broke up and like from then on out, we weren't together. I'm not even sure when it was. It was honestly a mumble jumble of a mess for a little while, because when we got down here, we lived together for just a few weeks before we realized that this was not going to work. And that was very, 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 both of us agreed. And I don't know why it took moving to figure it out. That's just life. And honestly, our timing sucked because we had just moved into an apartment together, just announced to you guys that we had gotten back together. I told our family, our friends. We were so hopeful about it. And then 2, 3, 4 weeks after we moved in here, we just knew that it wasn't going to work. And I don't even really want to go into the reasoning. Honestly, I still am confused why I felt like that, because I guess you could say out of me and Josh, it was me the most who felt like it just didn't feel good, it didn't feel right. I felt like we were both unhappy. I felt like honestly he deserved a lot better, because I wasn't treating him completely and totally the way that he should be treated, just because I knew we weren't in love with, neither of us were in love with each other. And it took him a minute to realize that, but I remember we had this conversation about how now that we had really dug deep into our relationship and saw where our issues came from, it was just the fact that we weren't in love with each other anymore. And a lot of our relationship was the kids, and was the pressures of keeping our family together and having this YouTube channel together, and even then having an apartment together, and just having our whole lives always be me and him for the past 4 years, and then just being scared to finally end that. So, yes, I'm trying to explain this in the best way possible. I know that I already have made it sound probably a little bit different than how it was in reality, but it is very difficult. This goes back like a few months now, so I'm just trying to explain it without going into too much detail. There wasn't anything that any one thing that ended it. There wasn't any one action or word or sentence or just anything. It was such a combination. Like, I can't even express to you guys how many things went into this breakup. just so much. And it just came to a point where one night we were just like, this is it. Like, this isn't gonna work anymore. We are worse people, worse parents, worse friends to everyone, to ourselves when we're together. We were fighting all the time, and just, it wasn't a good environment. Like, who wants to be around people who are just angry and annoyed and upset all the time, and making the other person more and more unhappy every single day when you're forcing yourself to stay for not the right reasons. So yeah, I can say though that we honestly did everything in our power to try to make it work. Because when I say that this took us a long time, like, it took us a long time. Like, even after we said we're done, we had those nights where we were like, but should we be done, or should we keep trying? And when we asked ourselves those questions, it always was no. Obviously, like I said, we doubted it sometimes. We asked if that was the right thing to do. We talked about it over and over and over and over again for so long. And yeah, we just ended up coming to the conclusion once and for all that this needs to be done. So once that was done, it was all about what's next for us, because we're sitting here in an apartment together. We have 2 kids together. Our lives have just been combined, and it's always been the 2 of us. And so that was really, really hard to just move on from. And to decide what kind of relationship me and him were still going to have with each other. It was basically either we be friends and we hang out and we get along well and we try to make the best of things, or we're co-parents, and that basically for us meant, you know, as long as it has to do with the kids, okay, everything else we're not involved in anymore. Like, our lives are going to be separate except for the kids. And that was really hard because there was a lot of anger in the beginning, and I mean, right after a breakup, no one wants to be best friends with the person that they just broke up with. So it was really, really hard. But I want to just fast forward through all of that craziness, because that was a very difficult time. That's when I was crying every night. That's when we were fighting all the time. So I'm going to fast forward to where we are now, because this is what really matters. This is what we've worked so hard for the past few months to just get to, because right now we are at such a good spot, literally such a good spot. Obviously not perfect. I don't want to make it sound like it's perfect. We still have our small arguments. We still get annoyed with each other. We still need a break from each other. But other than that, which is normal things for every type of relationship, we're in a really, really good spot. As you're going to be seeing in the next few vlogs, Josh is moved out. And he has his own place, literally 5 minutes away from me. I'm going to go into this more in my next videos, but he has a 2-bedroom apartment. He is working, he is making his own money, and the babies are in daycare, as you guys already know. So, and I'm in school. We have very busy lives. And honestly, the moment he moved out was like when clarity just hit us. And we were like, wow, we work really well together as friends when we're not on top of each other all the time, when we have that space every single night, every single day. But I remember the first night he went to his apartment, he texted me and he was like, do you want to do something tomorrow? And I was like so happy, because honestly, out of the 2 of us, I was way more worried about him still wanting to be friends with me. I was way more okay with still having a friendship. I wanted a friendship. I wanted to still be able to talk to each other and see each other. He was more on the fence about it for a little while, just because, you know, like I said in the beginning, it was more of me sort of directing things, and he needed time, and I was totally willing to give him time. But I remember the very first night he moved out, he's like, do you want to do something tomorrow? And I was like, yes. And ever since, it's been really great. We try to hang out with each other often, and we live in South Carolina basically with no friends and family here. So we go shopping, we go out to dinner sometimes, we'll get lunch sometimes, or we'll go shopping for the kids sometimes, we'll go shopping for groceries together. We'll drop off and pick up the kids together at daycare. Although with our schedule, a lot of times it is either just me or him, but sometimes we'll go together and we'll cook dinner together at night sometimes, and we'll just have dinner with the kids together. So we still try to do a lot of stuff as a family, but as friends. So that's the news that I've been wanting to get off my chest for a while, because it's been a minute. Yeah, I don't even know. I feel like I left out a ton of stuff. it's really hard to remember it all on the spot, everything I wanted to say. I think it's easy to say, yeah, we're good friends, but I really want to show you guys a whole different dynamic between me and him, because a lot of people have seen from the beginning of my channel that we have not been very romantic. We have not been very lovey-dovey, kissy, huggy on camera. And now that we look back at it, we actually talked about this, and that's because we just didn't feel like it. And we had to ask ourselves, why didn't we feel like that? Because off camera, we weren't like that either for a long time, almost since the babies were born. We never really kissed, we never really hugged, we never really went on dates, did anything romantic, and we both wanted to, or at least we wanted that out of a relationship. Like when we sat down and said, what do we want in a relationship? We want someone to come home to and kiss and hug and cuddle and go on dates, but for some reason that just didn't even feel right between me and him anymore. And you obviously have to ask yourself then, why is that? And that's just because, honestly, now that we look at it, we were so much better as friends. We love each other as people that we are, and we get along in our good moments, and we are just really good friends, honestly. But we are missing that romantic connection that we once had. Me and Josh have both made mistakes, and we don't even like to talk about it anymore, because at the end of the day, we're just glad everything happened the way it happened and that we're able to have such a good relationship. And honestly, we're happy that we moved down here. No regrets. We're happy that we're here and not in New York. And that we got settled here, and we both love where we live. I love the school I go to. He's enjoying working here. The kids have a great daycare. Beautiful weather. Still so much to do. We like to go out and still explore, and I mean, no regrets moving. So in a way, I feel like it all happened for a reason, because if we hadn't gotten back together for that short period of time for the move, we would not be here. And I think we're here for a reason. So it's kind of a blessing in disguise that we did get back together, even if it was just to break up. It got us here. So that's always good. My camera keeps running out of room, but our main priority is the kids, and I already know that we're creating a healthier environment for them this way. I do want to say, I forget how much I go into this in future videos, but the kids are actually not at his apartment yet, and probably won't be for a long time, just because he is still working on furnishing it and decorating it and making it suitable to have two babies there. So the kids are with me every single night, and they're at daycare during the day, but then after daycare they come home and have dinner here and play here and then go to bed here. He does come over, and like I already said, he'll come over some nights and spend dinner time and playtime with them here until the babies will be good to go to his apartment. But that we're going to keep you guys all updated on. Like I said, I already have videos of Josh's move-in and his apartment and decorating for his apartment and daycare and all of that. I just really needed to get this out first for all of that stuff to make sense. So yes, that's where we are at today. I'm going to be making a whole other separate video about something that we do need to talk to you guys about, and that is I don't even know how to talk about it, but about dating and just kind of dating, just all of that, because me and Josh have been very open with each other about this topic, because we have non-seriously began talking to other people, although it's definitely in the works. I mean, there's people we've talked to for a little while, don't talk to or associate with anymore. I'm actually really not sure what Josh is doing at this moment in time. I only know what I'm doing. That's why I don't want to talk about it in this video, because honestly, me and him have to catch up about this. So that's something I'm probably going to go do, is catch up about what his love life is looking like. We like to keep each other informed. Obviously, not too many questions, just whether or not he's talking to someone, maybe seriously, not seriously, whatever the situation is. And I definitely have news to tell you guys about that for me. Josh knows all about this already, but as of today, I am talking to someone. I would not say dating yet, but possibly maybe in the future with this person. I'm really not even sure how I want to go about this. I'm not sure what he thinks about it. This is still something I really need to get used to. I did just want to make this video short and easy and blunt and honest, and that's really everything. I really hope I didn't forget anything else. I might just do a Q&A on all of this coming up, so leave any questions you guys have, And I think that's gonna be it for today's video. Oh, I forgot to say, like, obviously, Josh is going to be in future videos. He's clearly already in some that we've already filmed, but he is going to continue being in others. We talked about this together also. But in the past, I've paid him for being in videos and helping out with videos. It's the same for the future. So, you know, if there's ever something we want to do together and I vlog it, I'm totally willing to pay him some of the revenue, and he doesn't mind vlogging. It's not like he doesn't, like, he's never hated filming or vlogging. It's just, it is a little bit of work, so that's why I would pay him for it. But he is definitely wanting to be in future videos and still be part of the channel. And yeah, so I really think it's gonna go well. It's gonna be a learning process still. Like I said, this has only been, I don't even know how long, but it's been a certain number of months. It's not long enough to have everything down and know exactly what's gonna happen, but this is where it's at as of the moment. And yeah, I hope you guys can just smile with us because we are happy, and this is the best thing that could have happened for us. And I'd love to get Josh in a video talking about it at some point, but he basically said for me to just take control of it because I'm a lot better with words and know how to explain it, and we've been through this a million times and we both feel very similar ways about everything. Like I said, there are still our moments of being upset, being mad, being stressed, and having a difficult time, but I would definitely say 90% of the time it is positive and healthy and happy. So that's a good note to end it on, and I will just see you guys in the next video. I love you guys. I'll talk to you guys in the comment section as well. I'll see you on Instagram, and yes, I love you guys and can't wait to just get back into the channel and spend more time here. Alright guys, I'll see you in the next video. Bye.